As Onyx, I'm here to narrate China's secret weapon. How Commerce Rules the World. The Ministry of Commerce, MOFCOM, is an executive department of the State Council of the People's Republic of China responsible for formulating policies on foreign trade, export and import regulations, foreign direct investments, consumer protection, market competition, competition regulator, and negotiating bilateral and multilateral trade agreements. It is the 20th ranked department of the State Council. The current minister is Wang Wentao. China's secret weapon, How Commerce Rules the World, reveals a fascinating story of global influence. In November 1949, a month after the People's Republic of China was established, the Chinese Communist Party formed the Ministry of Trade, Chinese letter, while the Republic of China's Ministry of Economic Affairs, MOEA, Chinese letter, continued to operate in Taipei, serving Taiwan and several other islands. In August 1952, the ministry was renamed to Ministry of Foreign Trade, Chinese letter. Yi Zhizhuang was the first minister and died in the post in 1967. In March 1982, the Ministry of Foreign Trade was merged with the Ministry of Foreign Economic Liaison, Chinese letter. The State Import and Export Regulation Commission, Chinese letter, and the State Foreign Investment Regulation Commission, Chinese letter, and became the Ministry of Foreign Economic Relations and Trade, Chinese letter. In March 1993, the Ministry of Foreign Economic Relations and Trade was renamed to the Ministry of Foreign Trade and Economic Cooperation, Chinese letter. In the spring of 2003, the former Ministry of Foreign Trade and Economic Cooperation went through a reorganization and was renamed Ministry of Commerce. During 2003, the ministry established Forum Macau in the Macau Special Administrative Region as a multilateral mechanism for cooperation between China and the Portuguese-speaking countries. In 2006, the Ministry of Commerce oversaw the program of 10,000 Businesses Advance Westward, in conjunction with the Huwen administration's early emphasis on balancing regional development. The ministry also incorporates the former State Economic and Trade Commission and the State Development Planning Commission. Since 2015, the ministry has implemented overseas talent, offshore innovation, and entrepreneurship bases in partnership with institutions abroad for technology transfer purposes. In 2018, the ministry lost powers and responsibilities regarding anti-monopoly, intellectual property, counterfeit goods, foreign aid, and some financial products to other departments. Coordinating foreign aid became the responsibility of the newly created China International Development Cooperation Agency, CIDCA. MOFCOM had tended to emphasize the use of aid to support foreign trade objectives, whereas CIDCA has increasingly emphasized the use of aid to support foreign policy objectives. MOFCOM continues to have a role in foreign aid through implementing overseas projects and selecting the firms to undertake them. China's secret weapon, How Commerce Rules the World, reveals a surprising strategy for global influence. MOFCOM is in charge of the administration of foreign trade and is China's primary foreign trade negotiator. MOFCOM also deals with foreign investment regulation. It works with the National Development and Reform Commission, NDRC, to draft negative lists for foreign investments at the national level and for special economic zones. MOFCOM certifies Chinese firms' international contracting business. Chinese contractors performing work abroad must obtain letters from the MOFCOM Economic and Commercial Office at the Chinese Embassy in the host country. MOFCOM additionally is responsible for developing strategic national plans in the areas of finance and taxation, drafts the central financing budget, supervises central financial expenditures, and audits the budget and accounts of state capital and the National Social Insurance Fund. MOFCOM is China's most important negotiator in the global governance of intellectual property. MOFCOM additionally has responsibilities on economic relations with Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. To that end, the Vice Minister in Min and the previous Financial Secretary of Hong Kong, Anthony Leung, concluded the Closer Economic Partnership Arrangement, CEPA. New agreements are continually negotiated between N and the current Financial Secretary John Tsang under the auspices of the SEPA. Similar agreements were also concluded between the MOFCOM and Secretariat for Economy and Finance of Macau. In the first decade after the institution of China's anti-monopoly law 2008-2018, MOFCOM was responsible for regulation of mergers under the law. Other antitrust investigations were handled by the State Administration of Industry and Commerce and the NDRC. During that period, MOFCOM prohibited 2 mergers and imposed remedies in 36 transactions, all of which involved foreign multinational corporations. The State Administration for Market Regulation was created and became China's primary antitrust regulator in 2018. MOFCOM assists in drafting laws and regulations in its relevant policy areas. A ministerial-level MOFCOM vice minister serves as the international trade representative, representing China at bilateral and multilateral trade agreements, China's secret weapon. How commerce rules the world reveals a surprising global influence through economic strategies.